Well, for many years, the famous banyan tree in Lahaina has become a symbol of the town's recovery, many months rather. Well, it does appear that the tree will live. Not all of it survived.
KITV4's Rick Quan got to go along with Maui arborist Duane Sparkman to get a close-up look at how the tree is doing.
Just over 3 months after the wildfire nearly killed the 150-year-old banyan tree, nature is starting to reclaim the area.
You know, we're gonna let the weeds kind of drop back down, and then we're gonna mulch this whole thing. Yeah, so this area here is got the most life in it that we found coming back pretty quick. And that's because prevailing wind was coming from this direction, pushing this way. And this half of the tree got the heat load, and this half of the tree just got pretty much blown by with a lot of heat, right? So it pretty much just killed the leaf, but not the branches, not the trunks.
While the banyan tree will survive, Maui arborist Duane Sparkman says about 15 to 20% was too badly burned and will need to be removed.
And that includes, you know, this one, those two, and possibly this section. We're still waiting to see if this section is going to come back. But you see all the burn? It's not pulling enough nutrient. When you see the leaves with this little burn on it, and you can hear that, that's hollow. And so unfortunately, all this bark, you can see it, it's all gonna come off. You see that?
Numerous stepping stones have been removed to allow more water, oxygen, and nutrients into the soil. To measure the tree's expansion as sap moves through its bark, about 15 solar-powered sensors have been attached to the tree. The evidence of bird droppings show birds are now nesting in and near the banyan tree.
So that's a good thing for the natural habitat here anyway, because that's a nutrient source. So those nutrients, we get any type of little rain, that's gonna flush that nutrient right down to the soil and help this tree come back to life. So we don't gotta fertilize, the birds are doing it for us.
Some native Hawaiians have been critical of the attention given to the tree because it was planted by William Owen Smith, a person who took part in the overthrow of the Hawaiian monarchy. But Sparkman says the tree has strong ties to both the locals and anyone who's enjoyed its sprawling beauty over the decades.
The family member that I talked to works at Royal Lahaina and said that her great-great-grandfather was a guy who dug the hole. A Hawaiian guy dug the hole for the banyan tree. So there is Hawaiian mana inside the ground when this tree was planted. So keep that in mind. And plus, all the fun people have had at this tree, you know, locals and non-locals, they've spent time here swinging in this tree, climbing this tree, marking this tree, putting their name. So-and-so loves so-and-so. It's all over this tree. There's a lot of history to this tree. So we can't deny the fact that it's here, and so we want to keep it alive.
There's another tree Sparkman is trying to keep alive, and it's been in Lahaina much longer than the famous banyan tree. I'll have that story tomorrow. Rick Quan, KITV4 Island News.